Welcome to the Virtual Adult Improv Show with the LA Connection players. I'm Ken Scout, the founder and owner of the LA Connection. It's a special day. It's Father's Day 2026, June 17th. Or no, June 21st. I'm only 4 days off. Anyway, at one point, Father's Day will be June 17th in the future. So the LA Connection out here, we do live comedy improv shows, kind of like Whose Line Is It Anyway. We're going into our 50th year where our theater's in Burbank if you want to come see us live. But we've been online for over 6 years, over 500 shows, both short and long form shows. Tonight's a long form show. And let's introduce the cast, and I'll tell you all about our show. Starting with Michael.
Hi, everybody.
Audrey.
Hi, I'm Audrey.
James.
What up, YouTube?
Nick. And Pam.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, so tonight is family therapy. I'm the family therapist. And I was called by their son, Nick. Pamela and Michael were once married to each other, and they got divorced after many years of being together, about 30. And Nick is 32, so, you know, it kind of stunned him after 30 years, since 2 years ago his parents got divorced. And in the interim, Michael has married Audrey, who is less than half his age, and they've been married now for about a little over a year. And Pamela, 8 months ago, married James, who is 22 years younger than Pamela. So I thought, hey, why not take this case and record it? So this is what you guys are seeing right now. Because I decided to have them all come in, and we're going to talk to each and every one of them. So now, as you say, Nick is the one who called me because what he thinks is his parents have gone crazy. Audrey is actually younger than their son, Nick, who's 32. Audrey is only 26 years old. And so she's 6 years younger than Nick. And Michael is 52. He's twice her age. Okay, and then we have Pamela. I won't say her age because women don't like to hear their age, but she's over 20 plus years over James. Okay, so Nick called me saying that, you know, listen, James is like, 4 years older than me. Audrey's 6 years younger than me. What the hell is going on with my parents? They're not giving me as much attention as they used to. I feel like I've been almost ostracized from the family. And his parents are obsessed with going on trips and spending lots of money on their new husbands and wives. And Nick feels that they're not offering to help him in any way that they used to. And Nick did so much for them growing up. He maintained the house from really a very young age, all the gardening outside, all the landscaping, all the stuff like that. Nick has completely changed since this has all happened. He was a normal kid. He let his hair grow out. He's become more goth. He's now very depressed. And he called me, trying to, help him. He was actually reaching out for help. And I said, well, let's have your whole family come in. He kind of was a little bit stiff about that and said, could I just do a session? So I said, well, you come in. I did a session with Nick. And then I said, Nick, the only way we're going to get through this is to have the whole family come in. So I appreciate you guys coming in as a family and be willing to talk about this, okay? We're going to be talking about what you do for a living, of course, and, that, you have to honor Nick's feelings here because, I know the new husbands and wife, have kind of pushed Nick away as well. And Nick feels that for both James and Audrey. So he doesn't get a chance to see his mother or his father as much as he used to. And he was very close to both of them and feels like he's not anymore since this marriage and dating started. less than 2 years ago after the divorce. So I'm going to have Nick stay with me, and I'll bring the rest of you guys back in, okay? Thank you. Okay, Nick, so did I explain that somewhat precise as to how you feel?
Yeah, I think you got it pretty good. I feel like you said, ostracized from the family. Like they're kind of looking at me like I'm a weirdo now. I mean, and honestly, they're the weirdos. I mean, what's dad doing? She's younger than me. Like, come on, man. That's just creepy, dude. What are you gonna go stalk college campuses now? Like, I don't want to deal with it, dude. Like, I don't want to go in. Like honestly, like, I can't even get a girlfriend, and then homie over there. I mean, what are they all looking for dudes who are just rich guys, you know? And then on top of that, I mean, mom kicked me out. I used to be living with mom, and then she kicked me out for this other guy. And like, what's up with that? Like, I can't live in your basement anymore, mom. Like, I did enough for you when I was younger. Like, you can't just kick me out. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. So anyway, I'm trying to move back in, with one of them, but I mean, preferably not dad, because that's just kind of weird, you know. Last time I went over, dude, last time I went over, okay, like, I got a key. He took my key away because he was like, you're using it improperly, because I came in, I grabbed a drink out of the outside fridge because, you know, he's got one because the guy's loaded. And I walked inside, and all I can hear is, and I'm like, all right, what the fuck? I'm out. So I took his car, you know, like I had to borrow his car. I just took it, you know. I walked over, so I was like, but I didn't go very far, you know. But anyway, like, I don't see what the problem is. I don't see why they're upset with me. They're like telling me that I need to go and like do things with my life. I'm trying to like take care of them, you know, like, you know, it's my responsibility to take care of my parents, because they took care of me. So like, I was trying to take care of mom, but then she went and found this other guy, and like, oh my God, you got to listen to him. Like, oh, he's so stuck up. You know, he thinks he's better. He thinks he's way better than me. He thinks he's so put together. I mean, the guy reeks of cologne. You'd think he wears like 2 or 3 different types of cologne instead of showering. I swear to God. Like, takes a bath and it rubs it on his bald little head, you know? He's not bald, but like, I'm just mad at the guy because, like, I don't know, he came in and he's like took all my mom time, you know? We used to like play cards, dude. It was great. Like, we had cheesecake and card night. It was like Thursday nights, and now like she comes in, they watch The Bachelor together. Like, we used to watch The Bachelor together, dude. Did you ever watch The Bachelor with your mom? Anyway, like my dad and I, you know, my dad, like he used to like mentor me, you know. I was gonna take over the family business, but now he's spending all of his time with this bitch. Like, you know, I went to Tahiti. I don't even know where the hell Tahiti is. Do you know where Tahiti is? He didn't even tell me. I was like, "Where's Tahiti?" And he just laughed at me and hung up the phone. You know, would you do that to your son? Kind of fucked.
Okay, well, that's a lot you just threw at me.
Thanks.
Let me just talk to you for a second, because it sounds like, based on just listening to you, because we didn't talk about you that much. You were talking about mainly your other family members. But now listening to you, it sounds like you've been enabled by your family, your mother and father. Now you feel ostracized because they help you financially, because obviously if you lived with your mother in the basement, you had no rent, which might explain why you don't have a girlfriend.
Hey, I paid rent. She charged me $200 a month.
Okay, so you're paying $200 a month for that. You've had a hard time maintaining jobs. I know that, you know, you've worked, I think, a number of different jobs.
I work at a temp agency, okay? You know, they rotate you through when things work, even if things work out. You know, they still rotate you through. I just might have a pretty frequent thing because, like, I'm efficient. I do my job so well that they don't need me that long.
Well,
I'm so good at it.
One of them was like a crossing guard.
Yeah. I got those kids across so well that they didn't need to for the rest of the school year. That's what they told me.
One of them got hit by a car.
Okay. Well, I got him to the afterlife really well then. Fine. Jeez. Sorry, dark humor. I got to cope with it somehow. I'm still doing probation.
I'm sorry. We have to get through all the different things. Okay, so it sounds like your father, he doesn't want you around because he's got a young little wife now, younger than you, and I don't know if he's jealous of you, but I just think that obviously,
I bet he is.
Okay, all right. So, but you're not over there very often. You don't spend much time with the two of them.
I used to, not now. No, I used to go, like I said, he used to like mentor me in the family business, you know. He
Right.
used to tell me all
Before
about
he
that.
met her, or in the
Well,
early
yeah, before he met her.
Okay.
And then he met her on some stupid little dating site. I think it was that Gold Diggers for You website or something.
Okay.
I don't know. Again, I'm sorry. I'm just being mean. She's not that mean of a lady, but like I'm mad, dude. I'm mad. Like she came in and she just like swooped him up, and then she's really possessive.
So
Like,
have you spent any time with either of them since they got married?
Yeah, I've tried. You know, we went out to we went to this country club that my dad likes. Okay, and you know, we were getting some lunch there, and you know, I don't even think he looked at me like twice, dude. You know, so I was sick of it. You know, I got the lobster ravioli and just left. You know, I got it in a little to-go container. It was kind of screwy. You know, I don't get it. You know, he
Okay,
acts
all
like
right.
I'm just an infant. You know, he doesn't have to pay attention to me.
So now your mother and James, you saying you don't get along with James?
No, not at all. Like dude's so stuck up, you know, he wants to be what my dad is, you know? Like he wants to be this put together businessman, like all like, you know, he's wearing his monkey suit everywhere, but like what he doesn't know is that that's not what makes you money. Like guy like, you know, he thinks that Tony Robbins is the best guy in the world. In reality, he's just a horse in a man costume. You've seen those teeth, dude. You know, wake up at 4 a.m., take a cold shower. That's stupid, dude. Anyway, it's just what he's about, and I don't think it's cool.
Okay. I'm not sure what the Tony Robbins thing meant, but anyway. Hey, listen, he works for the casino. He's one of the bosses
Great.
down there. He's one of the managers at the casino.
That's why he thinks he's so
That's
cool.
why he's always wearing suits and stuff like that, because you know there's not a lot of casinos in town. There's one big one, and he's the big guy. There's a couple smaller ones since they relaxed the laws out here in this area. Okay, so all right. So have you gone and talked to your mother? Have you ever seen your mother since she got remarried?
Well, yeah, she had to kick me out of the basement, and that took a little while. You know, I had a lot of stuff down there. It took some time to move it. You know.
Okay.
And I still got some stuff down there. I go over like twice a week. You know, we have dinner. I get kind of upset after a little while because you know James he really grinds my gears. You know, but like I don't know. It's usually like we still try and do family movie night. But you know, he's got weird tastes in movies. You know, like one night he wants to watch Die Hard, the next night he wants to watch you know that movie that Tyra Banks turns into like a life-size Barbie. He wanted to watch that one. It was surprisingly good. He's just weird. He's just weird, dude. And he's like a couple years older than me. It's not okay.
I will.
You know, I could like hang out with the guy if he wasn't like doing my mom.
Okay. Listen, thank you for the conversation. I'm going to have you talk to your parents tonight, okay? All right. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Pamela and James, if you can come in. Okay, so I had a very good, long conversation with Nick, and Nick feels that, you know, you kicked him out of the basement. I didn't ask him the time frame when that happened, but obviously you've been with James now, I think, 7 months. So somewhere in that time period, you kicked him out. He said he used to have, you know, card games with you, James, but, you know, you don't do that anymore, and that, you know, you guys don't get along, and he doesn't know if you're the one who helped motivate Pamela, your new wife, to kick him out of the house. So we can discuss that in a minute or two. And the mere fact that, you know, Pamela, obviously, you know, and Michael are very wealthy. And I know that you are climbing the ladder. You're a pretty high position at the local casino. So let's talk about how you feel about Nick, both of you right now, and the fact that Nick feels that you kicked him out of the house, and this all happened because you moved in, James.
Yeah, you're right. I can't help but feel somewhat a little bit responsible and also a little bit bad for Nick and maybe the way that I've treated him. Maybe I was too quick to judge him in the past, but you know, tough love is sometimes the way to go. But you know, I think that Nick's got some character to him, and I think that he is going to rise to the occasion. It's just all about the choices that he makes coming up next.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Pamela.
Now, my son, he's an amazing man. He's got a huge brain and a great heart. But a lot of times his emotions carry over into everything that he does and everything he thinks instead of using logic. And so, when James and I got together, I just fell in love with all my heart. And he is a hard worker. He's a good man. He's loaded with muscles. And, he's just very, very attractive. And, for my son, looking at someone like James is a little difficult. He's not used to my attention being taken away. He's not used to me giving so much to someone else. And he seems to be like walking around the house, always listening, trying to find out what's going on. And I really don't know where to go with this. It's not my son.
Mm-hmm. Well, Pam, he had movie nights with you on a regular basis, and you used to watch the Bachelor and Bachelorette together, and since James moved in, you're not watching the Bachelor or Bachelorette anymore. He says you're still having movie nights, but he thinks some of your movies, James, are kind of a little dark and weird.
Is this about the Tyra movie? He liked that one. I could see him. At first, he was totally turned off by the idea altogether, but I could see his gaze creeping through that hair, even though he was trying to cover up his eyes with it, and I was matching the shot up with his emotional state. Emotional intelligence is a big thing that Tony Robbins is really keying us into now. You know all about that if you got up to date on the podcast. Been following, you're in the know. You're in the know. Know what I'm saying. All right, but yeah, no, he was totally into the film, and I think it really actually spoke to him. Because I think he really identified with Tyra's character in that film.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's really, his look, his persona right now, the persona is just an outwards extension of what's going on the inside. Okay. I'm going to say that again. It's an outwards extension for what's going on the inside, Okay. So while he's doing this 90s little Nicky emo retreat, that's what's going on in here. That's why it's coming out here.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, I don't want to, step on your little parade here, but, you're not a qualified therapist. I am. I have a license to think and make this analogy. You're making analogies. You're a manager of a casino.
That's correct.
Thank you.
The biggest casino in town.
Right, but that does not, you're making judgments on somebody you've known for less than a year. Okay, so maybe I could see Pamela maybe doing that. The mother raising the kid 32 years. I don't like to get personal, and I hardly ever do this, but how long did you breastfeed him?
Well, it was actually 2 years.
2 years, okay. Well, that's normal, okay. Because sometimes if they're breastfed over 4 to 5 years, they get very enabled and dependent on their mother. And become...
Well, I didn't want him going to school and still breastfeeding, so I had to take him off.
So 2 years is perfect. That is
he went to preschool.
Yeah. Okay. When did you send him to preschool? What age?
He was 2.5.
So
He was so smart.
Yeah. Was he diaper trained? Potty trained?
He was extreme. I had a little problem with him. He liked to pee on the plants in the house, and he actually was trying to pee on the animals, but he was having fun with it. So I didn't say too much about it, but I thought maybe school would help.
Right. Okay. Why do you think he wanted to live in your basement until he's 32 years old?
Well, he is just a real homeboy. He feels secure there. I don't put anything on him that, would make him feel bad about himself. If he wants to try something new, I'm all out for him to do that, whether it's, jumping out of a plane or, going on skiing or, whatever it is. I'm there for my son. And I always make sure that, honestly, he kind of gets what he wants. Maybe I've been wrong about that.
Well, you guys have not been spending the same amount of money for him. In fact, he says he barely has enough money to pay rent right now.
Well, Well, he's older, and he's not. I don't know if it's our new marriages and the relationships that we're having. He's kind of fighting us, and we really don't know how to help him to grow up and continue his life. He can't continue to live our lives.
Maybe you should send him to the Marines.
I just don't want to see anything happen to him.
Well, James was a Marine. James was a
him.
Marine. James, why don't you ever talk to him about how you can man him up and turn him into a Marine? Because you were a Green Beret, James.
That's right. That's right. We were involved with MARSOC. That's the Special Forces version of the Marine Corps, and I was part of that before I came into the private world. I actually didn't want to tell you this or open with this, Pamela, but I was awarded for valor many times.
I think that was really good. I did check your record, by the way. It said you had PTSD as well.
You being the resident expert on all things therapy would know all about that, Kent.
I have to know certain things before I can have. I have to know these
Calm
things.
down.
Yeah.
Sweetheart, calm down.
I'm fine. I'm living it up. Okay, I have more money. I spent more money on spilt liquor than your ex-husband makes in a year. So trust me, it's all sunshine, rainbows, green across the screen. And that's the way it is.
Okay, well, thank you, too. I'm going to have you talk to Nick and some of the other. Okay. Let's bring out Michael and Audrey. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's
I was
okay.
just finishing my my set that I'm putting on.
Right.
But hi, Mr.
Right.
Therapist.
Yes, I know that you worked at Starbucks before you met Michael, and now you're trying to do your singing career. So Michael set up a little studio for you, and you're working. You think you're the next, Britney Spears of the old days, or
Barista to Brittany. That's the motto I have
Right.
on my new merch coming out.
so you think okay. All right. So that's I know why the clothing and the change and stuff like that. And I know that Michael, you've given her a good allowance and trimmed and propered her. I also noticed that she had a new Ferrari.
I mean, it was last year's model, but like, I'll take it. It's not a big deal.
That's right. I'm making sure that she's well taken care of.
Thank you, baby.
It's
Thank you
very
so much.
nice. Very nice. So I see. So one of my, I have my production assistants just handed me something saying, you want to be the next Clive Davis, Michael, because, you made your money in stocks
Yes.
and trading on Wall Street, and you got tired of that. You have so much money invested in properties all around the world that now so the only thing you really want to do is go back to music, because you used to be a musician in college, didn't work out too well. And you want to be Clive Davis, a producer like of Whitney Houston. Now you think that she's going to be like the next Taylor Swift, Whitney Houston, Britney Spears. Is that what's going on here?
She is way better than all of them. And yes, I am going to be the best producer there has ever been. Now, let's just, I had to go into the military and do my time there. I retired out of there, made a bunch of money in the market. A bunch of money in the market. Like, I don't even ever have to make another penny again, and I'm just fine. And Audrey came along, and well, damn. So many things. Aside from her having an amazing voice, the woman is a freak in the bed, and I love it. Darling, I love it.
I cook and I clean.
Well, yeah, of course. That's part of the deal. But,
Yeah.
she does wonderful things. And so I'm going to produce her, and she's going to make the music that's going to change this generation. And that's just what's going to happen.
Okay. So now Nick, and then, how does he fit into this? Because here's the deal. Ever since you decided to move on with her career and stuff, Nick, you're not doing anything with him anymore. You used to take him to the country club and play golf with him sometimes.
I tried to teach him how to invest too, but the little bastard doesn't want to listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
You never
just
tell me
wants-
about your son.
I know who we're talking about. He just doesn't want to listen to me. He does not want to do anything. He wants everybody to take care of him, and he just wants everybody to give him and give him and give him, and that's it. And I'm done giving him. If he doesn't want to learn and he doesn't want to figure it out the way he needs to, then he's on his damn own.
Okay. So Audrey, Nick really feels that, ever since you've come into the picture, his dad has pretty much just ostracized him, kicked him out. All the money's now being spent on you and your career and material items for you, and Nick's getting nothing anymore, and he's having trouble paying rent because he's working temp jobs.
Okay, well, I've never met the son, and I would love to, baby. Of course I would. But what Mikey told me was that the ex, whatever her name was, basically said that she's loaded and married someone really rich, and that like Nick doesn't really need our support, so he can invest in me. And I said, no, baby, I want you to invest in your son. Like, your son, I know, is like the world to you or something like that. I hope to meet him someday.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second. How come you haven't met him?
Yeah.
You've been married for a year, okay, and you've been going out for a couple months prior to that. So 12 months, 14 months, you've never met him. I'm not saying that's all you, Audrey, but I'm saying, Michael, what are you thinking? You've never introduced Audrey to your own son?
The times that he came around, she wasn't around. She was out doing things, shopping and getting things done. And then, he decided he didn't want to come to the wedding. So we went on about that and did that without him. That was his choice, not mine, not hers. That was all on him. He decided.
The wedding was in Hawaii. You want him, and you weren't going to give him a ticket. It was pretty much just you
I would have
two.
flown him to the wedding had he said he wanted to go, but he did not want to go. He said he couldn't watch me marry some young girl, and that he thought she was just hustling me. Just because we met on Millionaire Match does not mean she's trying to hustle.
Okay, all right. Well, I think that you need to meet Nick today, Audrey. I think that'd be very important.
I would love that, and I think we can start really fresh and from scratch, like my DJ set. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Oh, darling, I got you booked in the club for next
Okay,
week.
well, I'm gonna have you guys talk later, but I think Pamela, I think it's time for you to talk to Nick. So thank you, Michael. I'll have you come back out. Okay, so Pamela and Nick, I think Nick feels that you're putting way too much time into James, that you kicked him out of the house, that movie night's not the same because now James picks all the movies. He just feels like he feels very isolated and alone, and I'm going to leave you guys to talk with each other, but I'm going to be in the other room and I'll be listening. Thank you.
So, like, what? Okay, what? Go for it. Yeah, what?
Nick, I love you so much, but son, you've got to grow up.
What?
I know you
What do you
love to
mean?
take charge and do everything your way, but son, it's time to grow up. The door, yes, we're not closing the door permanently on you. It does swing both ways. You can come and go, but you need to get control of your life. Choose a direction and try it. If it fails, take another path. I'm there for you, but you've got to walk it.
I'm trying, okay? Like, what do you think I'm doing? Do you think I'm just like sitting at home doing nothing all the time? Like, that's only sometimes, okay? Most of the time, okay, I'm in my apartment working, okay? I've got a couple of side hustles. I got a pressure washer recently, okay? I'm taking that around, and I'm pressure washing sidewalks and stuff, okay? I'm trying. I'm doing things, and I'm making money, Mom, okay? But let's talk about all this unfair stuff. Like, you say you want it's a two-way door, but like it's not. Okay, I come inside and what do I find? I find James. Okay, he's creepy. Okay, have you ever you don't
Son,
understand
he's my
the experience.
husband now.
I know he's your husband, but you don't get it. You don't get the experience of like walking in to your house. Okay, the one that you grew up in, the one that I lived in until just recently. and it's like dark in there, and then there's just this dude in a suit just standing there waiting for you. Does he do that to you? Does he like hide in the dark?
But son, we're married. We do play games.
That's a weird game, Mom. Oh God, why is he doing it with me though? Okay, he knows I'm coming over. I think he's creepy. He's a creepy guy.
Son, he is very intelligent. He's full of muscle and brain. He is phenomenal. Son, when you get control of yourself and take your direction, I don't think there's any stopping you. You're going to be the best man in the planet. I really believe that.
Are you telling me that like I'm going to be like James, or that like
No, you're taking your own path, son, but you've got
Okay.
to find out what that path is.
Okay, well can you guys help me? Okay, instead of just being daunting, being these figures that like that it makes it seem like I don't want to be in the house. Like when I come over, can we like, can I pick the movie? Maybe, I'll bring dinner maybe next time. Okay, but James can't get mad. He can't get mad at me for like trying. Okay, because he
Okay,
doesn't have time.
Okay, but we have to talk before you do that. You can't just throw it on us and come in the door. You got to at least say, Mom, what about Wednesday?
Oh,
I'll bring it. We have to have plans. It's not just you and I anymore.
but like, what if I just want to come? Okay, fine. I'll make plans. I'll make plans, Mom. Fine. Okay, so I'll make some plans. I can come over and then we can hang out. But you gotta tell James to stop being weird. Can we wear a t-shirt? Can I like see what the guy looks like? Is he a robot under there? And what's wrong with you? I feel like you've like you've lost everything. You've just become like James tunnel vision. You're like, oh, all those abs. That's all you care about. You're just like, he's hot though, Mom. Come on. Like let's talk about this, Mom. You're not like 22. You're not like 25. You need to think about your life. You're like, he's hot. What's
Well,
up?
sweetheart, honestly, this is a little off path here, and I really don't want to tell you about stuff like this, but when you get older, you see things differently. And when there is a guy like him, James, right there, I'm going back to my younger years.
Is that,
Everything
like,
is wild and crazy.
I hate it.
I don't want to stop.
Oh, but like, okay. So like,
Okay, well, listen, thank you two for a second. We're going to bring you back in. I think it's important that James, thank you too. Yeah. James, come on in, and you're going to be talking with Michael right now. Okay, Michael, now listen, I know it's awkward that you two are together, but it's important that you two talk since you both have had the same woman, and you also have to deal with the fact that Nick feels left out of both of your relationships now. So what can you both do to help each other to make this relationship work? I'm going to be outside the room listening.
Damn it, why are you drinking? I don't understand why you're drinking right now. Aren't we in here for therapy and you're over here drinking? No wonder my boy don't like you. You are a weirdo.
This is my therapy. I just thought I'd come show some support for my wife and my stepson.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I don't know what your deal is, but you need to treat my boy better than you have been.
Listen, I don't know what your deal is, but I also don't understand why you're dressing up like a high school football coach.
A high school football coach?
Yeah, this whole...
I dress however I want to dress because I have more money than you'll ever see in your entire damn life.
Really? Yeah, Mr. Moneybags.
You go to a job, right?
The Monopoly guy right here with his what kind of trucker hat is this? You look like you drive an 18-wheeler.
Okay. Okay.
You haven't even touched up the beard in what's it been? 3, 4, 5 months? Is the stress of being with a younger? Oh, is she just too much woman for you?
Yeah,
Is that what's the cause of all this stress, and that's the cause of the strain of the bank account?
I don't have stress. I'm telling you, I make more money in a day doing nothing than you make at your job like all day long. You sit in an office, right? You go to the casino, right? Oh, okay. You know I own that casino that you work at.
You don't own the casino. What are you kidding me?
That's one of my many investments.
What have you been cooking your books with, sir?
Okay.
What have you been cooking your books with?
I guess
it definitely ain't legal. I don't know. I don't know about that. What? You sit down with a bunch of monkeys, smoke a whole bucket of crack, and come up with that? Yeah, you're nowhere near ownership of the casinos that I run, that I work for.
Right.
I could just see you spending what little you actually have, hoping to make it big so that Audrey doesn't find out that you're spent out.
I don't know where you get your information from, but I made billions. That's with a B. Billions in the market. And then I bought the casino and a bunch of other properties, and I am doing very well. Like I said, I don't go to a job. I sit home and the money comes in. I don't have to work. I don't leave my home unless I want to. And you choose to dress
like that, and I'm supposed to just buy that.
Yeah. I choose to dress how I feel because I'm comfortable, because I don't have to impress nobody because I already have mine.
Okay, anyway, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
One out of the 5 dentists, because I don't agree.
Okay, well, thank you, gentlemen. I think, Audrey, it's time for you to meet Nick. So if Audrey and Nick would like to come in now. Nick has never met you, Audrey. He didn't want to go to the wedding because it was in Hawaii, and he would have been the only one that would have been flown in, apparently, and he didn't want to be the only one. So I think you two have a lot to work with, considering he's 6 years older than you, and he's got some anxiety about not being able to play with his dad and go to the club and stuff, and he thinks you're the problem. So why don't you guys talk it out?
Nick, you have no idea how excited I am to meet you. It's been way too long, and I really wanted to make the time. And so, can we come in for a hug, please? Hug?
Okay,
oh,
no.
You're not a hugger. I get it.
No. Okay, first off, no. About that one, no.
Okay.
What do you mean you're excited to meet me?
I haven't met you before.
I know you haven't met me before, but what do you mean you're excited to meet? That's not what Dad's been saying.
What has he been saying?
Wait, no, you're genuine? Hold on. Okay, no, he's been telling me that, every time I come over, he's like, oh, yeah, no, she intentionally left because she just wants nothing to do with you. And, I don't know. You've been, getting your nails done or, at the store or, every single time you've been conveniently gone. He's told me it's because you didn't want to meet me.
So I do get those things done, but when he was saying, hey, he would say these, Nick, this is what happened. He would say, hey, my son and I, we're going to have quality time. And I told him explicitly, I'd love to meet him. Why don't we do lunch, dinner, I don't know, little just bonding sesh. And he said, no, it's really important for me to be with my son. I'm just like, okay, fine. I didn't want to fight. That's it. I'm very conflict avoidant. And I really didn't want to meet you. I just didn't want to upset him. He can get upset easily.
Yeah, he can. Oh.
I'm not being fake with you. I know I look like a fake bitch and I get it, but I get that I have this fake bitch look, but I'm not fake, okay? The haters don't like me because I'm real in that audience.
That's why, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. No, I'm really misunderstood, Nick.
Yeah, you seem like you're misunderstood. I was misunderstood when I was 26 too. It's it's hard. It's hard to be 26. It's hard to be.
It really is.
I get it. It's hard to be 32. But okay, so here's the question. You're younger than me. What are you doing with my dad? Can you not find someone your age? Do you not want to find someone your age? Do you genuinely think he's hot? What's going on? You just want his money, huh?
No.
No, you love him? You love him? Sure.
I fell in love with my actual father, but I realized
What?
that's not really allowed. So
that's-
I wanted to find someone the same age as my dad, so that way I can kind of channel that desire.
Dog, did you just say that to me? What?
I'm being honest with you. I'm not, again, not a fake bitch.
Yeah, no, I guess thanks for being honest. That's,
Thank you.
God, what? Man, what? Okay, fine. I guess fine. That's so weird. Oh,
I didn't have father needs met.
you didn't have your father's needs met? Yeah, apparently not, because your needs
My
were
needs weren't
fucking
met.
crazy. Yeah.
We're in therapy. You shouldn't call me crazy. That's really
No.
like,
The
not
therapist
right.
shouldn't call you crazy, but I am not the therapist. I'm not paid to be under any principles. I was never went to school for this. So thanks for telling me what I should and shouldn't do, but I'm gonna do it.
Okay, do you want to talk when you're a little bit calm? I'm really trying to connect with you.
Oh no,
to be
I'm
honest.
perfectly calm. I mean, I honestly, I mean, sorry. I guess not.
Wait,
It's just
here,
that you
I
told
got
me
something.
Okay.
I
what do you
got this from
What do
a
you
festival. It's just a little bit of, it's a gummy. Do you want it right now? Like, I think
You're
you
doing
need it.
drugs in therapy? That's
It's
so.
not drugs.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay,
It's not
yeah,
drugs.
absolutely. It's not drugs. What is it?
No,
Like gummy bites?
my sound guy makes them in his spare time as like a side hustle, and they're really good, and they really get me in the zone when I'm on stage. And I really think it
So
might
they're not
benefit
drugs.
you.
They're just like sour candy. I'll try it.
Okay, here.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank
Here you
you.
go.
If you guys can,
Thanks.
Nick, if you want to stay out here for a second, Nick, I'd like Michael, your father, to come out here because you haven't talked to your father in a while. So I think it's time for you to talk with your father.
What's going on, boy?
Yeah, no, don't what's going on, boy, me. What? Okay, let's talk about this. So apparently Audrey wanted to meet me. What's that about?
I don't know what you're talking about. Audrey
don't know what I'm
always
talking
went
about.
running the
Oh.
minute I told her you was coming over. She'd go running to do her nails. She'd go running to go shopping. She'd ask me for the credit card. I mean, son, that woman never wanted to meet you. I tried.
So like, okay, so are you lying or is she lying?
I'm your father. And
Yeah,
it's
great.
Father's Day, damn it, you better believe your father.
Oh, okay, you're definitely lying then. That, like, she didn't seem like she was lying. You're
No.
when I asked you if you're lying, you're like, I'm your dad. You're gonna listen to me because I'm your dad. Okay, yeah, for sure. Okay, so she did want to meet me. So why would you lie about it? What's your motive? What's your angle? Oh, you creepy dude. What's up?
You know what, son? Let me explain something to you. Look at you. Why would I want to introduce my wife to my boy who walks around looking like a girl with his hair hanging in front of his face and just all messed up? And damn it, boy, you need to get a haircut and straighten up a little bit. You need to. I tried to teach you how to trade and how to make some real money. And what did you do? You ran away. You hid from it. You wouldn't listen to me. I tried to teach you how to buy homes and flip them. I was going to even give you the money to get started, and you just, yeah, boy, you just didn't want to do it. You don't want to do anything that's going to be good for you. You just want to sit at home and take my money and take your mama's money and talk bad about my relationship and your mama's relationship. And it's just, I'm done enabling you, boy. You need to do something for yourself.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's super fair. I've been doing things for myself for the last little while, and I understand. You got.
Yeah, but you just asked me for money for rent, boy. You ain't got it. You're not doing it.
I'm trying, okay? But like, let me tell you this, okay? So when you were teaching me how to do all these great, cool things, cool. Like, I'm watching you. Look at you. You're like, what are you? Okay, dressing up like you're a little league coach, okay? Like, I can't stand it. Like, it's okay. Like, I watch you do these things from home, just sitting there doing nothing in your underwear all day, and you're trading. You're saying you're doing all these great things, and then when you're telling me how to do this, you're having me do all of these things. You have me go to these job sites. You have me go into these offices that apparently you have. Like, I've never done more for work than when I was working for you, and I feel like I'm just like I'm your little errand boy. It's like. It's ridiculous. I'm watching you do nothing, and you're making me do everything. So I just, I lost the respect, you know?
You have to
And then,
earn being
you
able
start
to.
dating some girl that's like 2 years, 4 years younger than me. It's even worse. And like I've talked to her, she seems nice, but like, well, come on, you can't get somebody your age. You know, you can't. You don't want to have intellectual conversations. You just want to talk to her.
We have intellectual
then?
conversations, but
Oh yeah, about what?
well, that's between me and my wife.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm not
sure.
going to have a conversation with my son about what I talk to my wife about.
Yeah, okay. It's very close-minded.
It's more importantly that she's an amazing lover and a freak, and I love that.
Oh, okay. There, it comes out. That's what I thought.
I never hid that, boy.
Really, she's hot.
Okay, thank you guys. We're gonna have you come back in a few minutes, but I think it's time for James and Audrey to spend a little time and meet each other. Since you both got married to Nick's mother and father, I think it's important that you two, who haven't really met, take a few moments to get to know each other.
Why are you drinking at therapy?
This is my therapy. I'm just here for emotional support. It's very
That's not
important.
really healthy for you to drink. I think you can be better than that. I have these herbs that I got at Burning Man. It'll fix whatever you're going through. But anyways, it's so nice to meet you. Here, take some.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're
Very
so
nice
welcome. You're so welcome.
to meet you.
On the house, of course. My audio producer makes them himself.
Right. I heard you're doing music. You're going for a record deal.
Yes!
Ah.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
I can't wait. I never thought I'd be like in a situation like Paris Hilton when she's like DJing everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, you haven't DJ'd everywhere yet, have you, though? Well, you got to start somewhere.
I have.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, so now I'm starting at like independent living homes. They like want DJ people to come, and that's just been a really good experience for me. I mean, you gotta start somewhere. I mean, you, Mr. Headshot, you probably started somewhere, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Right. I got my shot at I took my shot at the tables, and life's been a fast ride ever since. And I gotta be honest though. I mean, I had a little bit of help. I had somebody. I needed somebody to give me that shot, and quite frankly, Audrey, I do like your look. I'm thinking maybe you could be headlining at our casino here in town. That might get you a little bit more exposure than a couple of retirement homes, don't you think?
I don't know what to say. Like, do I need to interview or audition? Like,
This is the audition.
Wait. Fuck. I'm married to my.
Oh,
my-
yeah.
my-
Oh, yeah. That I understand completely.
Yeah, I can't.
Can't really thank me yet. That's what you're saying.
I'm just scared. He's wonderful. He's great. He's just.
Oh yeah.
It's his way or the highway.
He's a great guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's like very wonderful guy. He's given me this. I would be nothing without him. I'd be nothing. And he would be so, I don't even know if livid is the right word.
Yeah.
What do I do?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because timing, just like in music, timing is everything, right? So
Amen.
we don't tell him, but we get you to sign a contract saying that you will perform exclusively with us for the next 8 months to a year. And from there, your career could just go straight to the top, just like mine.
Well, do you think you could talk to him for me? And
Yeah.
I think coming from a man, he'll be more receptive.
Yeah. Coming from a real man, he would.
Yeah, like he doesn't look at me that way. I am kind of like an object to him, and like I'm fine with that, by the way. That's not me complaining. Like I get it. I knew what I signed up for.
No judgment. No judgment.
No, not at all. We're really accepting here. So, do you think you could talk to him? Just explain how this could impact him financially. Like, he doesn't give a shit if it's impacting me.
Yeah, absolutely, I can. And I totally agree with that whole concept of not objectifying you. But we will want to change your look, maybe just a little bit. Maybe keep it to. I'm thinking some kind of a sequined bikini top, a little bit low cut.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, but don't tell Michael that.
Oh no.
Okay, thank you too. I'd like to see Michael and Pamela come out here. Obviously, you two need a little patching up to do about your son and what's happened with your new lovers and how it's affected your relationship with your son. Go ahead.
Michael, our son is really having a difficult time. You know that.
Yeah, I know that.
What are we going to do to help him get on his feet and see the world like a man, not like a young boy?
I've been trying to teach him things. He doesn't want to listen. He thinks that I'm overworking him because I made him do things. I think he just wanted to be put at the top without any effort. And he needs to understand that it takes a little bit of work to get where you're going. You can't just be given everything.
No, you're 100% right. But, I got something kind of that I haven't really talked to you about before. We own these casinos. We have a lot of money invested. You've worked very, very hard, and I've been there behind you for years. And I know we've had a difficult time lately. And we've went our different directions. But, James.
Yeah,
right?
I know your husband, that piece of trash. I mean, your husband. Yeah.
I've been getting some strange feelings. I mean, we used to have a lot of fun. We used to, I just really, really enjoyed being with him and being around him and stuff. We had that time too when we were younger. And, but things are starting to change. And I was just wondering what maybe you see or what you can do on your side, because you've got eyes on the business that Mike can shed some light for me, because I'm worried about the direction I should go. And maybe maybe our son's really not that wrong. Maybe he sees something with the people that we're with that we don't see. He is grown.
Yeah, and they are damn sure closer to his age than ours.
I know.
But
let me have Nick join you too, if you don't mind. If you'd like to come in and join your parents.
What? Oh.
Nicholas, boy, have a little bit of respect, damn it.
No. Okay, what?
Sweetheart, let me see your eyes. You're so beautiful, so handsome. Let's see your eyes.
Okay. First off, shut up.
Respect your mama, damn it.
What do you want? Okay? Like, you brought me in here. Like, I've talked to both.
Honey, you brought us here.
Yeah. Okay. And now you're talking to each other. Have you come to some kind of conclusion, some grand resolution to any of this?
You're the center of our life, son. We're here to be with each other for you.
Yeah. Right. It totally seems like that.
So Nick, you know that the casino that James works for, that your mama, well, technically I own it, but your mama has a part in it too. How would you like it if I fired that bastard and let you try and run the casino? But you would have to do a few things like cut your hair, neaten up a little bit. You have to fit, but you're going to make a lot of money. You're going to be able to afford those bills and not have to ask us for anything. And well, James will just be out of luck.
So
it is timed. You have to be there. You have to be dressed properly.
Son,
your behavior has to be a little different.
You're too old to think about it as wearing a monkey suit. And if you do well, in a couple of years, you can start to invest your money and make money the way I do without having to go into an office, into a job, and you can wear whatever the hell you want.
Sweetheart, you're an
it's an opportunity, it's an option.
Aren't you getting what your dad is telling
you
here? Your dad's a genius.
Hold on. So this doesn't upset you, Mom? He's talking about like firing your husband. Okay? And you're just like, oh yeah, it's totally fine. Like,
I
what's
have
gonna
enough
happen?
money to handle everything, sweetheart, if need be.
Oh,
But
okay,
I'm
yeah,
seeing
you're nice and loaded.
changes. I
But
was
yeah,
talking
let's
to your
let the angry
dad.
man.
I'm
He's
seeing
fine.
changes, sweetheart. It may not last.
You're seeing changes. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
Okay, listen, if
feeling.
everybody could come back in for a second. All right. Listen, I really appreciate you all spending the time with me today. Give me a second. Here I am. Okay. Look, give her the other me. Okay, there we go. No, the other me in the middle. There we go. I'm gone. Okay, thank you so much for coming back in. This seems to be quite a nice session. I ran your bill, Michael, because I know that you were going to pay for Nick and you and Audrey, but the credit card bounced. So I called the casino and I said, is that weird, the credit card? And apparently there's a loan against the casino that apparently Audrey, you've been spending so much money on Audrey that you took out a loan against the casino and now you can't pay any of the bills because Audrey's run up so much of a debt for you. And apparently, James, I don't think you're going to have a job anymore because I think the casino cannot pay their employees right now because everybody's been held. So it's been frozen. So I know you have other assets, Michael. Maybe you can move your money around or something, but the casino, you borrowed against the casino, and now the casino sounds like it's going to go bankrupt and it may shut down. So I don't know how many companies you have, Michael, but the casino check didn't go through, and I would like to get paid. So James, I'm not sure that Pamela I know is paying for you and her check did go through for you too. But Audrey's and Michael's and Nick's, because Pamela said let your dad pay for that since it's Father's Day. Well, it bounced. Okay, so that was kind of weird. So do you have anything you want to say, Michael, to James, who obviously has no longer got a job, and to your wife, and to me and your son, that your check, your credit card bounced?
No, I'm not too worried about that. Like I said, I got plenty of money. I forgot that I had done that, so that's all right. We'll pour some more money into the casino and deal with that. But James, you still ain't got no damn job, so you can just go ahead and figure that out on your own. Mr. Scove, I'm gonna just give you this here card, and we can pay with that one. That one, this is my personal account. It's fine.
Okay,
There's
fine.
plenty of money there. We ain't got to worry about that. And sorry, James, but you don't have a job anymore because
James,
do
you want to respond? You want to respond,
No.
James?
Well, first I just stole your wife, and now I'm stealing your current wife because I got her on a contract through a loophole in your contract with her, and now she's with me, and I've got contacts in the music business, and I'm going to make her a huge star, and I'm going to buy the casino from you and put you out on the fucking street where you belong.
All right, big talk from a little man.
Yeah, Audrey, he just said he's going to. Are you leaving Michael for James? Is that true?
I struggled a lot, Mr. Scove, before I met Michael, and I just need someone to give me that leg up. And if Michael's not going to introduce me to his son, which don't you think that's shady as a therapist? It was weird. I know James will provide me in every department that I'm looking for.
Michael, you're 0 for 2 with women now. You're welcome.
Oh, I wouldn't be so confident if I was you. I think Pam has some things to say to you.
Pamela?
James, I am so disappointed in you. You should really watch when you come around me. It's not going to last long if you walk through my door again. My husband or ex-husband, Michael, is much more man than you could ever be. I suggest you turn and run.
Okay.
Then why'd you leave him for me in the first place?
Growing. We were getting older.
Oh yeah.
We needed to try something new.
You can take that spatula and you know where to stick it.
Okay. Well, let's end this
On
with
you.
Nick. Since you're the one who started this whole thing, is there anything you'd like to say to everybody?
Yeah, just gross. So much gross. So gross. I mean, James, great, cool. Enjoy Audrey, I guess. Like, thanks for getting them out, like breaking her and my dad up. That was the weirdest one. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm glad that I did this. I do think that I don't want to move back in though. So there's a positive, I guess. Jesus.
Okay. Why did you smell your fingers, Nick?
Because do you remember that gummy that Audrey gave me? That gummy that Audrey gave me?
Yeah.
Audrey, what was in that gummy that Audrey gave me?
There's so many different botanicals in human liquids that my friend concocted, and it's supposed to naturally give you the effect that you want.
That makes no sense. God.
It's not supposed to make sense.
Okay.
Not everything.
Cool. It smells like strawberries.
Michael, this girl is
wondering.
drugging our kid.
Wow. Well, you know what? We're going to come back maybe and have another family therapy. But for today, this concludes our family therapy session. We'll bring back the immediate family. I don't think James and Audrey will be coming back into any therapy sessions with me. Thank you for watching, everybody. This has been our show, Family Therapy. Let's introduce our guest, starting with Michael.
Hey, everybody. What's going on? I'm Michael.
Audrey.
Hi, I'm Audrey.
Nick. Pamela.
Hi.
And James.
I got your therapy right here.
And that's real booze. Wave goodbye, everybody. We'll see you in 5 weeks, because 1 week I'm taking a vacation, but we'll all be back. Next week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.